Hey guys and girls. Hey Jackie. Mwah. Hey Puzzles. Mwah. Hey Paula. Mwah. What's up, my dude Tommy? Hey Paula. Well, you get an extra kiss. You know what I'm saying? And all of my all of my bush babies. Don't forget as you come in. Like I said, I can't get rid of this back screen, but I like it. I like it. I like it. They won't give me my picture back. At least my picture is at the top, so I'm there somewhere, right? But I think it's cute. But baby, I don't know where to start. But it seems like Mr. Ray J has always been in a lot of stuff, baby. Mm-hmm. Ray J has been grimy, allegedly, and a lot of stuff. His name seems to come up a lot, even down to my girl, Whitney Houston. That boy talk a lot of smack. One minute he rolling with the Snoop, one minute he rolling with the 50, the next minute he rolling with the Diddy. Mm-hmm. One minute he rolling with Floyd Mayweather. And He's in a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mr. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. We're gonna start here. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Paula. I did a video on that. I did a video on that, and it disgusts me. I am so disgusted. I don't even know how people can even look at him after the things that he has said. You know, we got to stop having selective outrage. You know, anytime you talk about a woman and you purposely, not because she asked for it, but you purposely give her narcotics just to keep her. I mean, the things that he said, and I'm like, it's like I'm telling you guys, we got to leave these entertainers where they be. If you like their music, fine. Stop being a diehard fan. Stop it. Stop being a hive or whatever they call Nicki Minaj people. Y'all can't just like the person and their music. Y'all go overboard, and that helps them do a lot of things, and it's always okay until they do a takedown, like they doing a takedown. Now all of a sudden, what nobody was mad about, and that will include 50. The same way they tell women, "Oh, you should have said something." How long 50 was holding on, as he say, to these pictures, to these tapes, to his videos? Now all of a sudden he wants to save he want to save women. All of them be at these parties. Now all of a sudden everybody want to save women. Ain't nobody think about saving none of these women to now. We gotta be very careful how we hold. We never. If you grew up with some of them, because they do, a lot of them did not grow up with a silver spoon in their mouth. So some of them you grew up with, you know, but some of them, once they cross over, you don't know. We don't know these people. But we'll sit up there, even down to a sports team. I done seen big old riots over a sports team. People burning down stuff and breaking up cars and flipping. I don't know. These people get their money, win or lose. They go home to their regular life while you go to jail. And not near one of them will come and take you out of jail. Now, this comes from this happened. Go check out This Happened. I like that channel. Yeah, I still got my little cold going on. Okay. Now, go back in here. Let y'all see this smile. Let y'all see this smile. This is the smile. Cheese. Right? This is fair use content. This will be fair use. And yes, we're doing commentary on the content. Yes, we are. All right. So let's go.
Smack the out that.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone, that light, and they gonna wake that, bring that nigga over and stick it in that boot.
That was a crazy time, man.
Yeah.
Like, I remember.
Yeah, it seems like it did really affect you, like, you know.
Did you miss me, though? For real. Because it seems like a thing.
I miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
So it looks like we finally found out why Fabulous was so nervous around Diddy. And it turns out Ray J allegedly threatened Fabulous that Diddy would SA him. This story is as crazy as it sounds.
Mr. Ray J.
Recently friends who like men to great Fabulous. So is this male friend Diddy? And is this why Fabulous looks so traumatized every time Diddy's around? Let's get into it.
He ain't gonna be able to even stay in his own town because I got some goons out there that's gonna get him too.
We all know that Ray J's main claim to fame is being Kim Kardashian's private tape co-star. However, it now turns out that Ray allegedly had another job this whole time, working as Diddy's minion.
I don't care where you come from. Yeah, love. Guy in the building. Hey, yo. This guy right here, one of the hip-hop entrepreneurs.
No, you're not.
Young legends. He's in my gang. He gets money. Yes, he does. Yes.
So reports recently surfaced that Ray J threatened Fabulous he would get one of his male friends to SA him, and people are now convinced Ray was talking about Diddy. To give you some context,
allegedly,
Ray J's beef with Fabulous started over 10 years ago when HBO aired a clip showing Ray J singing at a house party hosted by Floyd Mayweather.
Coming to you live, we got a serious concert that we got to attend to. Concert in my living room. You know, that's how we do it. 24/7. Everybody, I'm gonna say, grab somebody hand.
After seeing this, Fabulous hopped on Twitter to mock Floyd for saying there was a serious concert in his living room, only for it to be Ray J and a piano. Fabulous said, nah, but Floyd...
Uh-oh.
Floyd saying we having a concert in my living room and the camera cuts to Ray J singing One Wish on the piano had me in tears. Well, this didn't sit right with Ray J, so he called into the Breakfast Club and went on a wild rant, claiming he already punched Fabulous at the after party for disrespecting him and Floyd.
Well, you want to disrespect me and the money team? And we got 7 Rolls Royces outside and we just made 350 racks on it. Don't disrespect me. I'm going to smack you up again, fool.
All right, so Ray J,
that's
let's
all I'm saying. Just saying Ray J got beat up. I'll sock that in the face, my nigga.
So you punched Fab in the face?
One time. Hey, all I'm saying is if you got Fab number, tell that nigga to send a picture of his face right now.
I said, so you went up to him at the after party.
I'm with the
what
money
happened?
team right now. We all over here. I swear to God, he running from me right now. I had 100 fools outside Moon right now. He never left the club. He was scared up in there. He tried to call the police.
So when you hit him, what did he do, Ray?
Nothing. He fell back because he's a sucker.
Then Ray J brought up Diddy, and from what he said, it sounds like it was Diddy who egged him on to punch Fabulous.
Shout out to my big bro Diddy, because he tried to really be like, look, they was just going in on you. Shit, I was with Puff last night, and I said, Puff, he said, listen, if anybody talks about me, I'm going to smack them in the face. And I said, you know what? You know, you right.
But Ray J didn't stop there. He also said that unless Fabulous apologizes to him on air, he'll get one of his man friends who like men to SA him.
Charlamagne, Envy, Angela Yee, I promise you, I'm going to have Fab call up there, and he's going to apologize to the Breakfast Club. He's going to apologize to me for being a broke chest. That whole team, I'm going to smack the out that bitch.
Try to get Fab
No.
on the line and squash.
Let's get Fab on the line right now. I smack the out.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone that like and they gonna wait that bring that nigga over and stick it in that booth.
All right,
Oh my
Ray J,
God.
Ray.
Fabulous did call the Breakfast Club the following day. However,
Now.
he didn't.
Isn't this disgusting? Where was the outrage? This ninja right here, Mr. Ray J, especially when he was put on the spot and couldn't sing. Exactly, Paula. But Ray, see, he was too busy allegedly beating up his own woman, right? But they did squash it. But the point is that I'm showing you how Ray J is it's like when it's a lot of things that go down, Ray J is with like them set of people, right? Now you can't be under 50 and because 50 told the story too. 50 claimed the hit missed. Then all of a sudden, I don't know if you're gonna hear it on here, but you might hear it on here, but just in case you remember, all of a sudden Ray J don't remember nothing. Then all of a sudden he remembers nothing. So whatever, Ray J. But the thing is, when I guess when Snoop was going through stuff, he was down with Snoop. Now 50 don't really care for Diddy. So how you with him 1 minute and then on top of that you're working with Diddy, and now Diddy, because all of them had to allegedly go through the Diddy camp anyway. Everybody goes through the Diddy camp allegedly. And you can't be like, that's terrible, because he went through his bosses allegedly camp. So they made it to whereas now he has the camp. But it's something that they go through allegedly. I don't know. But that's something that they got to go to parties and camps. These things we have always heard of. They are so much cousins that Snoop don't ever talk about him. They are distant cousins, Paula. We've heard they cousins, but you ain't never heard Snoop talk about Snoop mind. They distant cousins. Even a lot of things that go down, you ain't never seen Ray J there. You ain't never seen Ray J there. You ain't never seen Brandy there, the mama there, the father there. 50 Cent. I mean, Snoop Dogg have a lot of little things. Birthday. You when you see Ray J there? No, I will not claim that. No, baby, because anytime somebody get close to that Ray J, things happen. Things happen. Things happen. It happens.
Apologized, and he claimed that Ray J was lying about punching him. Fabulous claimed that Ray J has a war on drugs, not on him, implying that Ray was high when the whole thing went down.
I'm taking it serious on the side of where he thinks that that he should do that too, but I'm laughing at his whole character. Like, there's nobody that believes Ray J is gangster to that point unless he's gonna prove it. So at this point now, he's gonna have to prove all of this funny that he was saying on World Star. I mean, on the Breakfast Club.
By the way, some people are now speculating that Diddy may have drugged Ray J that night. Anyway, Fabulous said that Ray J exaggerated their confrontation, and he claimed it never escalated into a real physical fight.
He's like touching my shoulder and like tapping me on the chest and like, just talking. So I'm like, yo, if you're serious, like, let's this in this, like, first of all, don't touch me no more. Don't touch my body in any form or way. Don't touch me. So he's like, what you mean don't touch you, Fab? And I said, what I just said, Nick, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, he leaned back, and then he like pushed off of me at my chest. So then when he pushed off of me, I jumped back to him, and I grabbed him up. So I grabbed him up. It was no fight. It was no swing. This whole story that he made up, that whole Tupac rant about him swinging on somebody and all that, is all lies.
As for Ray J threatening to essay him, Fabulous said that says a lot about the kind of company Ray J keeps.
I don't know what kind of niggas you roll with that say that rape and all that, but they're not raping anybody over here on this side. and it's just a big story
that he's, like I don't know. Up until this point, Ray J was an associate of mine in the industry. I know him and his sister and never really had a problem with him. I didn't have a problem with him when I seen him. I don't know if this was fueled by him trying to prove himself for the money team. But, the real story is that you can't, there's cool niggas and there's real, and you can't mix them with lame. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this gotta stop. Like, you gotta stop. I don't want to be around no lame no more. Like, I don't want them even around me. You know what I'm saying? There's the cool, the real nigga, and the lame nigga. Stay with you. I don't care if you got money. Being a lame, it's a lame nigga. If you got money, you just a lame with money, and that's it. There's no mixture. It don't make you cool because you lame, but you got money. You just a lame, and that's it. I don't do what he does. He doesn't do what I do.
Well, you can probably guess where this story's going. The recording of Ray J threatening Fabulous with SA resurfaced recently amid all the disturbing allegations about Diddy. And since Diddy has previously shown some questionable behavior around Fabulous, fans are now convinced that Ray J was talking about Diddy SA-ing Fab. By now, you've probably all seen that Drink Champs episode when Diddy kept calling Nori daddy and asked Fabulous if he missed him.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got
I like that.
I'll be practicing.
There you go. Got your notes.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
You don't know what that's your birthday every day.
Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit.
So Fab, how was your birthday, man?
Yeah,
and what was your wish for this year?
I got a cool vibe. I spent some of the time with my kids. I went out, grabbed a bag, and spent some more time with my kids. And you know what I mean? I felt like I was a milestone age. I'm gonna have a party, and we had parties, but I was more like just trying to just vibe, like just see where I look back on where I became.
He remember.
Real.
Diddy also pressured Fabulous to answer why they never partied together, and Fabulous looked not just on.
I'm so tired of my neighbor Troy when he comes to me and asks, "Hey Tom, can I please use your air pump to inflate my tire?"
Not just uncomfortable, but actually
Not to mind you. I think Diddy did have a show a little bit after that. Could have been right after this. And Fabulous did perform. But let's go.
terrified of Diddy. He even tried to assure him they already partied, and it almost looked like he was trying to say, "Don't make me party with you again."
And it seems like a thing.
I
with
miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Foxx, man.
man. But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
I want you to party with me for your birthday, man.
We party for my birthday. We came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother.
Oh,
Eyes.
At that point, Jadakiss and Nori jumped in and changed the subject. But then Diddy started talking about that night in Vegas with Ray J after the Floyd Mayweather fight. And at one point, Diddy said Ray J was there to be with his brother, Puff Daddy.
So Ray J came with me.
Get the
He did? Ray J came to Vegas with me.
Oh,
I didn't
Me,
know
I
that
came to
part of
Vegas
the
with
story.
me. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
remember what type of
You
drugs
feel like
it
Ray,
was when Ray
I'm
J
saying
was
he's
on?
at home. You know what I'm saying? Ray J is here at home with his
He's my
brother,
friend. I love
Puff
him.
Daddy. We in Vegas.
Now, Diddy hasn't let anyone else call him Puff Daddy since 2001. That's when he changed his nickname first to P. Diddy and later to just Diddy. So does this mean Ray J still gets to call him Daddy? By the way, Fabulous recently revealed on Instagram that he once had to sneak out of a Diddy party because things got too wild. "I told Diddy I was going to the bathroom and slid once it was 7 a.m., Fabulous wrote. You ever get peer pressured into going to the afters? You really want to go home or back to the room, but you don't want to be the turn down to the turn up. One more question. You ever said you was going to the bathroom and left? Well, a lot of people are now saying Ray J was probably freaking off with Diddy at one point, and some are even speculating that Diddy really tried to do something to Fabulous. Someone said when Ray J told Fabulous he was going to send one of his booty bandits to come F him, all this time he was talking about Diddy, and Fabulous has been avoiding the Diddy parties ever since.
I know.
And another fan added, no wonder the thought of booty goo
Yeah, I ain't
scared
doing
him after seeing the way Diddy had Fabulous shook and scared to party with him. Ray J probably triggered some PTSD. But how do you feel about all this? Do you think Ray J was really talking about Diddy when he threatened Fabulous with the SA? Comment.
I'm telling you. No, he was he didn't do it. He been dodging. He been dodging now. He'd be like, I'll be right back. I'm going. He picked the right bathroom. He didn't pick the wrong bathroom. He picked the right bathroom and bounced. Yeah, Pokemon. Yes. Listen, Fab shouldn't have beat that girl like that. He shouldn't have beat that girl and knocked her tooth out. When he was violent, it was okay. When these men are violent to their women, it's okay. But when another man punk you, now it's not okay. When he punched that girl tooth out her mouth, allegedly, she should have left that girl alone, and then got her back, and then impregnated her again, and then turned around, left poor Emily again. Left, just bounced. But again, when you don't say nothing, when all of them is beating up their women, right? They all of them beat up their women. Yes. I got some strawberry cheesecake. It's so good, guys. I know this. These people make me munch. Mm-hmm. I know my girl Tish Tells. Y'all know to definitely go check her out because she be on it like the Green Hornet, baby. She be on it. And look at all these people in the picture. Look at all these people in the picture.
From her wording, she said it wasn't just Diddy. The whole record industry is complicit. And a lot of blind items were like, yo, the reason why everybody been so on mute, everybody on mute, whenever this is brought up, is because they were participating, not in the white fingernail freak-offs, but to a certain point. A lot of people said that if you became famous, rich, or in that, they thought that all that was like the spoils of war, right? Who hasn't done that? Look at like Cameron and Mason. Isn't he supposed to be a preacher giggling about what they did and how they did A, B, and C? Yo, well, guess what? A blind item has been revealed. I'm going to need the blind item. But baby, this is what, now here's the thing with blind items. You don't know if it's true or not. Could be people talking about, who knows, right? However, it is coming from Crazy Days and Nights. And if you know Crazy Days and Nights, they're kind of like the blind item gold standard. Baby, they reveal, they print names, they don't get sued, and very rarely do they ever issue retractions. At the end of the day, Crazy Days and Nights is on some I said what I said. Crazy Days and Nights also were the first people to ring the bell for what was going on with Weinstein, to read the wine.
Oh, we gotta find Crazy Days and Nights, baby.
Right?
We gotta find them
because you know YouTube.
Crazy
anyway,
Day and
y'all,
Nights.
you know I found that blind item. Let's get into this. But just to give you a little teaser, baby, this blind item is sad, but it's also really good. And to let you know why everybody in the record industry is just sitting there quiet, hoping this goes away.
Crazy
Because if it is bought to pass, baby, already, roll call on who's involved. Irv Gotti.
Well, we know that.
Ray J.
We know that.
Diddy, of course, because anytime there's literally any single time there is something going on, we might as well just say they Diddy bopping. Diddy succeeded in becoming a cultural lexicon. The Diddy bop, right? They said Irv Gotti, Ray J, Diddy. It also has J-Lo in it. It has Aaliyah, yes, rest in peace. And it has Nelly's girl, Ashanti. Woo! They said they boo-booed, sold, and blacklisted Ashanti when she was only, can you guess? And baby, they got details. You know I'm going to go into it, but I like the dramatic lead up. Can you guess when she was, y'all look at the screen, years old? When she was, listen, 16 candles couldn't even been played because she wasn't old enough to have them on her cake. Y'all, let's get into this, okay? Y'all want the new music? Maestro, let's go. Okay, ready? But this is actually it's a deep one. So trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning. Okay, where are we?
Dentists want this ultrasonic device to made illegal in the US. And the problem starts right here, in the bathroom. Do you see the problem? Like most people, this person is relying on a toothbrush and mouthwash to clean their teeth. The dental experts at both Harvard Medical School and the Cleveland Clinic are warning Americans everywhere that
in the wake of the death of Aaliyah, certain record producers were looking for someone else who could step into her shoes in more ways than one. As I told you before, Aaliyah was blankfully boo-boozed as a minor by several producers and was treated like a piece of meat to be bought and sold by different moguls up to the time she passed away. Now, I do want to say already from the bat, we already know Aaliyah's legacy. We already know what was on and popping. We already know what happened with her and R. Kelly. It is something that the music industry should be very ashamed of, but they were fine with it. As a matter of fact, they tried to glorify it. A couple of years after she passed away, a fairly large record producer started making some calls about a singer he had working out of his studio. She was years old and eager, right? And soon, different label heads were scouting her. When they heard her voice and then saw how she looked, they started scouting her even harder. Now, it is rumored that, of course, the singer is, see my days are cold without you. But I'm hurt, right? The woman that launched J-Lo's career, right?
No, she
J-Lo
didn't.
is the epitome
Stop
of
it.
fake it till you make it.
No,
I'm just
we
saying,
ain't
believe
gonna
it when
do
you
that.
make it.
We ain't gonna
baby.
do that.
Believe in yourself. You ain't fake it. Anyway, so that's Ashanti. They're saying that a fairly large record producer who started making the calls, that is rumored to be Irv Gotti. Okay.
Listen, both of their voices are similar. That is the purpose of people not knowing who it was. They need to stop. See, this is why people got beef. J-Lo was working. If she was 16, baby, J-Lo made music before that, right? That was after Diddy. And what she did was, she didn't have to go to Irv Gotti, and she didn't have to use Ashanti's voice. Right? That's right. Hit that like button. No, because they all work. I mean, they all in the same business. Don't get me wrong. They do what they do. But Ashanti sing, but Ashanti work ethic is nothing compared to J-Lo's work ethic. In the beginning, neither could Ashanti. Stop it. Y'all acting like whoever goes back in the days, y'all better stop acting like people was, when she first came out and she couldn't sing live and her ass couldn't sing neither. She was a studio singer. Stop it. Stop it. But her pen game is tight. She got paid for her pen. What she got paid to do. Now her beef was with Irv Gotti. Why did they make the beef with her and J-Lo when her beef was with Joe Gotti? Irv Gotti. Because if not, that song would not, if things go the way they're supposed to be, that song would not have went up like that if J-Lo didn't bring it out like that, right? And it got her pen game out there. So I was happy for the both of them. But the work ethic, come on, my girl, even to today, 52. At 52, I think she's 52, 53 years old. The lady work ethic, man, she does her thing. She didn't make no J-Lo. J-Lo made herself. J-Lo was the fly girl. J-Lo was learning them damn steps. J-Lo put on hell of a videos. J-Lo was not, she doing them dance move. She ain't just moving and going down a little bit and doing a little bit of wine. J-Lo gives you a full fucking show. So people go for the entertainment in the show. Does she got the best voice? She said it herself. No. No. Like we said before, T-Boz, it ain't like T-Boz is hitting notes, but we still love T-Boz. Janet Jackson got the lowest voice, but we still love Janet Jackson. And it's not like she's singing no Ashanti singing no type of she ain't no Whitney Houston level, but I'm just saying, y'all better stop that. She did a little back vocal. She didn't take the whole song. She did some vocals. That was her job. That was her job to do. And she got paid. And she still get paid. And if she don't, that's Irv Gotti. That's Irv Gotti. And it's not like J-Lo ain't make no more songs after that. I'm Real and the other song. Y'all make it seem like J-Lo didn't make no more music. Like she couldn't sing. Regardless of what, she still sound the same. She still sing the songs live. And she done made plenty more albums after that. And actually, I think J-Lo, to me, when she's singing Spanish, her voice is better. Have anybody heard, especially, but maybe because her baby daddy, Mark Anthony, he like, baby, get them notes together, because y'all know Mark Anthony is one of the best Latin singers that's out here. Don't play with it. Do not play with my Mark Anthony. You're going to have some problems. Don't play with it. So, of course, if she's singing with Mark Anthony, baby, she may get them vocals right. But she's a very good Spanish singer. But the point I'm saying is, J-Lo didn't let nobody make her. Yeah, she couldn't do it. Is she the best singer? No. But does that mean stop? She ain't stopped for none of y'all. Every time y'all turn around, y'all want poor J-Lo to stop. Y'all make her go more. She ain't gonna never retire. The more y'all keep J-Lo name in your mouth, she gonna do something else and something else and something else. She ain't never gonna, her and Madonna is never gonna retire if y'all keep them in the mouth. Do you still need crazy days? Do you still need crazy days and crazy nights? Me? I don't know. Maybe she should stop singing in English. Maybe no, because her voice fits her. Her voice fits her, but I still think she still sounds better than me. But her voice fits her. But put it like this: y'all say she can't sing. Y'all got a concert ticket, a whole entire concert. Y'all going to J-Lo concert or Shanti concert? Oh, I found that, baby. I found that. I'm gonna check that out, baby. I didn't know they got videos on here. I'm gonna check out the website too. Cause I'm getting the blind eye, girl. I ain't playing. I'll wait. I gotta to see a whole entire concert from beginning to end. What concert are you going to? With nobody. Remember, there's nobody but them. There is no Ja Rule. There's nobody coming in to sing, just them. Well, that's going to be the shortest concert ever, Paula. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. What's up, little boss lady? That's going to be the shortest concert ever. Don't look for no dancers. Don't look for no mood. Don't look for nothing. You enjoy yourself. You would just look for a little whiny, and then that's it. You're gonna get a couple of good songs, but a full entire concert, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. I'm going for the entire concert. No, again, Miss Pinky, you're gonna get a couple of good songs, and that's all you're gonna get. A concert is 2 hours long. She can't give you 2 hours, baby. An hour and a half to 2 hours Ashanti can't give you. Now I can see if I said, if y'all want to hear a couple of songs, Ashanti can't. What concert you seen Ashanti do? I'll wait. A whole entire concert, from putting together the concert, the dancers, all the time that goes into putting the concert. Show me where Shanti did it. The point, she's so I'm gonna go get entertained. While y'all there, I'm gonna go get entertained, and I'm gonna let's get loud. I'm gonna get loud. I'm gonna jump up and dance. I'm gonna see everything while y'all sitting up there watching her grind. Y'all go right ahead, and then y'all done pay the same amount of money. Y'all gonna pay the same amount of money. We're gonna pay the same amount of money. Y'all gonna get 2 or 3 songs, and I'm gonna get a whole performance, a whole bunch of performances. But they still good. I don't put women against each other. I'm just saying. The point I'm saying, Shanti didn't make J-Lo. J-Lo made herself, and Ashanti made herself. Like I said, Ashanti pen game ain't nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. I would never ever say nothing to put her down, even if she was blackballed or whatever. Look at Janet. Janet voice is soft as heck, but Janet gives you a hell of a show. A hell of a show. But listen. People talent is they talent. I ain't doing it either or. So, baby, I'm not even talking about my sisters. All I want to say is keep doing your thing. I love Janet's voice too. That's why I say people voices fit them. People voices fit them. It fit them and it fits what they do. Like if you're an entertainer, that fits. It fits. It fits, baby. Now I'm taking a Janet Jackson ticket before anybody's. I take a Janet Jackson ticket before everybody's. Don't play with my Janet. Y'all know how I feel about my Janet. Please don't play about my Janet. I love me some Janet, baby. But let's get back to this. So I want to hear what that stinking Ray J, allegedly, that stinking Ray J. I'm telling you something about that guy. After what I heard come out of his own mouth, he getting no respect from me. Nothing.
She was sleeping with one of the producers, the one who made the initial calls. Now, we do know that Irv Gotti went on a ick tour, where he was like talking about Ashanti and how he had her. It was just giving the ick.
It
Lonely
sure was.
loser, old man, baby, go for a walk and burn off that insulin around your middle. Anyway, right? Soon they said she was sleeping with one of the producers.
I think I found a solution to my hair problems. My hair was frizzy, undefined, and just a mess. Yeah, I went straight to TikTok to try to
producers, the one who made the initial calls. Soon, she was sold to this pseudo blank star celebrity sibling. That's supposed to be Ray J.
Oh, I wish.
They said he loves controlling vulnerable women. It's his specialty. Are they calling Ray J I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a PIM. Is that what they're trying to call him? Because that's what it sounds like. I mean, his first bottom became a billionaire, so I don't know. Call him a king, a queen maker. Anyway, right?
Take it. She paid for it.
And she still sings it. Started controlling the career of the singer. He brought her to the attention of this A-list at the time rapper mogul, and he signed her to a deal. By the time all the ink was dry, she was just shy of being legal. That didn't stop the mogul.
Now, did you hear? They bought a A-lister. So which means J-Lo was already a A-lister. She did not have to go with them. And it was a good look. It was a good look. But let's carry on. And please let her have her baby in peace. People stop dogging her out. If she's happy with Nelly, she can do what she want to do. I hate when people talk about people's lives too much. and they bash them. How you bash somebody for their life? But let's go.
Mogul. He liked, right? It didn't stop the mogul. Ooh, it didn't stop the mogul. He actually liked. He liked to sample the new talent. I don't know why this sounded so salacious. I was like, is YouTube going to demonetize me? I don't know. He was sampling her on a fairly regular basis. He also was involved with a current A-list singer who was in his face every day. So that's J-Lo. So they're trying to say that Diddy, Ray J passed her off to Diddy, right? Actually sold her maybe contract to Diddy. Diddy took over. He liked to sample new artists. And he was sampling her all the time. He also, this was around the time that he was with J-Lo. Y'all know I'm going to go Google pictures and see if I can find pictures of Ashanti wearing white nail polish while Diddy was with, hold on, I got to check right now. Let me check. All right, that search was taking too long. I was trying to find a picture from the J-Lo Ashanti Diddy era where she had white fingernails, but I don't know. I couldn't really find it. It was white. I couldn't really find it. No, once I make this video, you know I'm going to search some more. So if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. Okay. Now, back to the blind item. It's still not over.
Yeah, girl, get
Our brand new signee did fairly well. Her first record sold a decent number of copies, and she had some quality singles. The thing is, though, that P-Star in charge of her career was feuding with the mogul and told the mogul he would not be allowed to hook up with the singer again. I assume he thought the mogul would think she was something special. Apparently, not as special as the current A-list star he was dating, because the new signee was dropped and word put out on the street. No record deals for her from any label. When someone ignored the edict, they were paid a visit. If the visits were ignored, then other steps were taken. This was a total lockdown of a career that lasted almost a decade. The P-Star cost his client her singing career, but he didn't care because, oh my God, if this is true, oh my God. Wow.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the P-Star lost his client her singing career, but he didn't care because he was with so many different women who were all earning for him that she was just a drop in the bucket. Lately, the singer has come back to the spotlight, and apparently she is now allowed to record, and it started Ray J, Diddy, and Jennifer Lopez. So let me see if I get this straight, because it was a lot. It was a lot. So basically, Ray J, it's a legend, got in a feud with Diddy. Okay. He tried to hurt Diddy and be like, well, guess what? You can't hit that anymore. As if Ashanti wasn't even human. Diddy was like, whatever, I got J-Lo. You think I'm worried about this? Plus, they were all using Ashanti to launch J-Lo's career. If the blind items about J-Lo not really singing her tracks are true. I don't know. Maybe she is singing. I wasn't in the studio. So he literally said, well, guess what? You can't sleep with her anymore, as if he owned her. Diddy was like, whatever. But as an F you to Ray J, because Ray J said she's going to be a star, Diddy put the word out that Ashanti could not have any record deals, could not have any promotion, whatever. I do remember at one point, Ashanti was the hottest person out there. And then whoosh, it all went away. I even remember when like 90s music started coming back, I kept saying, why wouldn't Ashanti come back? Ashanti owns that whole decade. You didn't hear a word. And then because she wasn't making any money, I was like, well, wouldn't Ray J care? But I don't answer that. He wouldn't care because at the end of the day, he was making so much money off of so many other people. It really didn't matter to him. It was all an ego thing for Diddy, for Ray J, and because of their ego, boom.
Now, see, well, Shanti was out there. Her songs wasn't hitting. But what happened? Women, stop letting people put you against one another. Because what she could have done was learn from J-Lo. J-Lo was in the business a little while longer than her. So instead of letting them put them against one another and saying negative stuff, she could have just hyped up Jennifer, which will hype her up, and then go find her a Medina. Go find her a Jimmy. What's the guy name who Jennifer ended up going with? What's Mariah Carey husband, her ex-husband name? Matola. She should have went and got her a Matola. But again, they put you against one another. Instead of you saying, hey girl, how you doing? Like, what are you, I keep telling you, they did not learn from her. You know, how about, I may not Tommy Mottola, thank you. Instead of saying, well, hey, let me do movies or let me do something else, she let Ray J and F her up. But you got, they say, an A-lister. You got J-Lo right there. Regardless if she sung your song or not, you could have hyped up J-Lo, because if that's your voice, you're hyping yourself up and you're proving your value. Y'all all there together. You should have been like, yo, Jay, blah, 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 blah. J-Lo's still young. J-Lo would have gave her some notes. Because as you see, J-Lo never stopped. J-Lo would have been like, leave these people alone. Go get the bigger fish. Remember, if that's her voice, if that is Ashanti's voice, even though J-Lo did sing some and Ashanti sung the song, because of course she's the background singer at that point, but it doesn't matter. If she is the voice, then that means her voice is sellable. That means she needs to sell her voice. I don't know about that, but again, when people put you against one another, you forget to get information out of them. Stop with the jealousy, stop with the envy. Sometimes you got to eat that. Okay, I'm going to eat that, but I'm going to be her friend. I'm going to be a friend. I'm going to talk to her, because J-Lo sure enough went right to Tommy Mottola. She sure enough went to Jimmy. Her manager was something, and still her manager today, the Medina guy, right? So that's what she should have been thinking about. Instead of people hyping her up, saying, hey, disrespect her, hey, say that's you. Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that's me. You hear my voice, and then go to the bigger fish. Go to the bigger fish. Why J-Lo music career ain't stop? She should have asked her that. Yo, how you not getting this contract? How you get over here? Who is your management? Can your management get me out of here? But people hyping it up, and y'all done messed her up, because she had a gold mine. As you see them two right next to each other, she had a gold mine right next to her. But you listen to them men, and you listen to all the haters. Your haters always make stuff. I mean, the people who claim they love you the most, they always F you up. They always F you up. I think she did. She's smart than she looked. She was with Earth for a reason. She ain't crazy. I still think she's eating off them songs. I hope so. I hope so. Because her pen game, but I don't know. I got to find out. Because I know he screwed her something terrible. And then you got to remember, she got a lot of her money went down at Murder Inc. When the FBI came there, and all their stuff got taken. So I don't really know. Let's not forget, her career just didn't stop because she was blackballed. Her career had to stop because of the investigation of the FBI. Remember, Murder Inc. was, remember, Earth had to go to court and all this other stuff. All of them was wrapped up in that. So again, you got to fill in the little gaps that people are forgetting. So unfortunately, she was Murder Inc. And unfortunately, all of them had to come to a stop. Every last one of them. Even when 50 first came out, people, 50 took Ja Rule's career. No, 50 Cent, Ja Rule's career went down with Murder Inc. 50 just came in at the right time, but he didn't end it. All of them had to stop. All of them was tied into Murder Inc. And Murder Inc. is now going to see a judge. Everything got confiscated by the FBI. If you guys remember that story, then you remember. But people be forgetting key things. So that is not that she got blackballed. She got caught up. She got caught up with the company. Let's not forget that. But that's thinking Ray J. Ray J sat there and they turned them women against each other. J-Lo, as you see, is getting treated the same way. But J-Lo had a bigger plan. J-Lo like, I ain't signing nothing with none of y'all. I'm a roll with y'all, but y'all will have nothing to do with my business. See, that was the difference. That's why you couldn't stop her. No, Shanti girl, get the And let's not forget her mother was her manager. Her mother was her manager, and her mother was always around her. So I don't know if these things took place, where was her mother? Her mother was supposed to be there. Let's not forget that. But see, nobody's going to tell the story the way it's supposed to be told, because what people did was they gassed Ashanti up so much that they made her forget about the business. Hey, precious, 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 precious baby of mine. Hey, my precious. It's always good to see you, love. Like I said, people are never going to tell the story. Even if you don't know everything, at least tell what you know. They're not even telling the full story. They're not even telling the full story. But we're not gonna act like Murder Inc. didn't go down. Let's not do that. Let's not forget. Got all of them all their behinds was in trouble. We ain't gonna do that. But the lesson learned is, I should have used J-Lo for my advantage instead of letting, hey, Natasha Holiday, how are you? Again, the thing is, stop letting people gas you up and put batteries in your back instead of taking who's right with you and getting info from them. People didn't want her to get that information. Nope. But again, people, that's your voice. That's your voice. Then tell her to sell her voice. Tell her to promote J-Lo songs, because that would be selling her voice. And then go to where J-Lo people is at. You may not have to go to the same exact people, but go to a different set of people. But here they go. But that's me. Yeah, we know. Your pin game is tight. Promote the damn song. And give her props. Make it look good. Make it look good. Like, yeah, go get that song. Go get that song. Yeah, it's beautiful. And then Ashanti's also in the damn video. She not that mad. She in the video. She's sitting right there in the video. Ashanti wasn't a secret. Y'all making it sound like it was a secret. Like J-Lo did something behind people's back. Ashanti's in the damn video. Sitting back there, whatever she's singing, it's in the damn video. Shit. But again, people sit up there, gassed Ashanti up. Yes, they did. And made her think that she was better than the business. And listening to people messed her up. Think that she was better than the business. But listening to people messed her up. And now she's still having problems because of people. And don't forget, Precious, any new stuff that's coming up, girl, you know to hit me up. But this is almost finished. Not the video, but this particular video. Okay, we got to move forward. We got to do commentary and show people. But girl, they still trying to put y'all against each other. And J-Lo still doing her thing. She's still doing her thing. Shanti need to get out them people who didn't tell her how to play the game, and a lot of things done happen. I'm glad she's back on track now. Oh shucks, Ashanti got on white nail polish, girl. Girl, Ashanti got on white nail polish. Tissa, you ain't right. Tissa, you is not right at all. Now I gotta go look at all Jennifer Lopez pictures and see does she have on white nail polish. Yes, I'm going to check. I'm gonna do a picture check. Ashanti has on white nail polish. Well, let's go.
Now, I believe carrying Nelly's baby. They are said to be getting married next year. He worth $50 million. Ashanti is having the time of her life. But isn't it odd that this is really coming out at a time where it's putting the dots like what happened to this person, what happened to that person? I will say one thing. I would love for Little Kim and or Foxy Brown to come out and speak about what they experienced, what happened, because baby, the way Inga, that's Foxy Brown's real name, just disappeared, said F the industry is evil and
hold on. She said it's probably hard being a songwriter. Baby, that's the best thing you could ever be as a songwriter, because all the money go to them. I would rather stay a songwriter in the background because that's my song that you are singing. I get paid every time the song is played. The singer does not. The singer does not. I would stay in the background. Even I seen that interview. I love that with Tank and Jay Valentine, and they had the guy on there. What's his name? And he was like, I wanted to get out there and sing, but nah. All them people he gave them songs to, the Beyoncés, the Chris Browns, and all them other, he gave them songs to the right people. And if they would have done it themselves, it would not have been that big. So all they do, that's like look at Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton still gets paid off of I Will Always. Every time somebody play that Whitney song, Dolly Parton gets paid. There's a lot of songs Dolly Parton wrote and gave, even though she had her own set of songs. But her big song she gave away. Like, give it away, give it away, give it away now. I'm going to be paid, going to get paid now. Yes, Neo too. No, I'm just saying. No, it can't be Dolly Parton. But a lot of songs is big smashes. Big. And they gave it to the people who things go the way they're supposed to be. things go the way they are supposed to go. Cause baby, even that guy who was he was in what's the name of that group? I forgot. But they used to sing when Wyclef bought the group out. And he was also in Sister Act. He was the little boy that was in Sister Act. Not Static Major, but Static Major was a beast too. He was a beast. But it's the other guy. He just did the interview. It was a very good interview. But I can't think of his name. But he was with the girl Claudette Robinson, City High, 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 High. Remember all that? That song he wrote for Usher, and that was his note. That everybody's doing it. That was his note, not Usher note. Every time people sing that song, that boy get paid. We may not see him no more. We don't see City High no more. But Homeboy Pin Game is still good, and Homeboy still gets paid. Oh yeah, that's his song. And that remember, we know he could hit that note. He did it in Sister Act, and when you hear him, he was on R&B Money also. Y'all gotta check out R&B Money. Tank and Jay Valentine be doing their thing. They be doing their thing, baby. And then even the other guy, I forgot his name. And again, all these songs that Beyonce says she wrote. These guys like, nah, this is my song. Hey, Sergeant. Hello, sweetie. Welcome. Don't forget, guys, hit that like as y'all coming. Please be nice and hit that like. But that stinking Ray J, I don't care. After I did that video on him, I don't even know I don't know where it's at. Y'all need to go check that video out, baby. Check it out. And R.I.P. to my girl. It's a ruthless man. This allegedly, this guy ruthless.
Look back. I know she's seen some things. And little Kim, I mean, she's starting to look like we are Siamese, if you please. I think like how much mental abuse she had to endure is written all over her face. Literally, they broke her. And when you looked at little Kim before that, she was the doll, she was the Barbie, she was the baby, and they broke her. Y'all listen. What do you guys think about this? Why is this important? Because you guys, I'm looking into a lot of other cases Diddy's doing, especially the Aaron Hall case, okay? There was a complaint filed. I know we always talk about Douglas Wigmore, but there was also a complaint filed by these two ladies' lawyer. I believe the name is Chiron. He actually filed, and he is just as much as a heavy hitter as Douglas. I think he's newer to the game, but baby, he is a heavy hitter, and he has actually written a complaint that if you read it right, oh no, it seems like Douglas Wigmore wasn't the only client that hadn't graduated from high school. I'm just saying, listen, y'all, I'm going to go live later on tonight. We got to talk about it. We also got to talk about Diddy's connections to this, about the way they said that people were paid to visit and that he bullied people basically into destroying Ashanti's career. We're also going to go over that Diddy and Aaron Hall lawsuit because it links in the lawsuit from attorney Tyrone Blackburn, and attorney Douglas Wigmore.
Baby, I'm telling you, it's sad because he's still protected right now. But they want that big fish Jay-Z, right? But Jay-Z married the ultimate right person. He married the right person. And baby, he is under Beyonce. I'm gonna tell you something. I just put the girl name in the title. That sucker went yellow real quick, right? They ain't even consider it. That sucker went yellow real quick. I ain't even say nothing. All I did was read. She made a new. They gonna make, because we saying her name right now. But I'm just saying. They want that big fish. Cause see, it goes back to a movie. And I remember they starting with New York. Remember the king of New York. And they trying to figure out who gonna be the king of New York. But don't forget, they're coming to a theater near you too. Yes, they is. They're coming to a theater near you too. South, get ready. What? No, the West Coast, get ready. South, get ready. Don't just look at Diddy, baby. They're coming after all. They're coming after all of y'all. Remember, New York is where the hip hop and stuff started, so they starting with us first. And 50 like, damn that, I'm gonna be the king of New York. But he know how it go. He better enjoy himself. He better enjoy himself. This is fair use. This guy, I want to hear what Mr. Choke No Joke has to say. I want to see what he got to say. Let's see what he got to say.
Getting over to Diddy. It's too many allegations right now coming against Diddy. And I think, because right now I believe Diddy's in London. I believe when Diddy come back, they're going to be handing him an indictment. I don't know how long it would take for them to build an indictment, but I believe they building one, right? I believe that the contributions of like G, Mark Curry, what's this other guy? Roger Bond, who really ain't say much as of yet. But, you know, the history of Diddy and everything, along these, you know, these allegations with Kim Porter, I believe that at this point, looking at the R. Kelly case, if they put out a fucking Surviving Diddy like they did, if you see Surviving R. Kelly got a grand jury and Homeland Security to put out an indictment, start a grand jury and put out an indictment on R. Kelly, which got him 30 years. You got to know for a fact that Diddy is facing the same but worse treatment. R. Kelly ain't have the drugging in his what you call it, in his case. It wasn't more than one allegation of drugging somebody and raping somebody in R. Kelly's case. But the fact that it was multiple women, being the fact that it was multiple women involved in his case, and so many women testify, a lot of them wasn't credible. I say 75% of them had some gave you doubt in their story, right? In Diddy case, he got Cassie. He got Cassie's friend. He got the girl, the young girl from Detroit. He got the other two women. And then you got the cases in the past, Lorianne Gibson, that he allegedly, well, I don't even know if I got to say allegedly, but I'm going to say allegedly. Lorianne Gibson,
oh, that's that Michael who held her, but
making of the band. You got allegedly Capricorn that he beat up allegedly, and Interscope paid her off. So you got Capricorn. You got, and let's not forget Kim Porter, who's been allegedly physically assaulted by Diddy. So you got Kim Porter allegedly assaulted by Diddy. You got the story with Gene talking about Misa got beat under a car, allegedly, right? That's two. You got Cassie kicked all in the face, and allegedly, and you know, sex trafficking, sex orgies, or threesomes, or whatever. You know, you got Capricorn. That's 4. You got Cassie's friend, who's now pressing charges civilly. That's 5. You got the 3 women that came out, the Detroit girl, the 2 other girls, right? That's 8 women right now that he got alleged physical, sexual, drugging allegations against him. That's enough right there for a grand jury, because it has to be 3 or more, right? For them to indict him, to start the grand jury. He already got 3 girls that I know that would probably definitely go to the grand jury and testify, right? Out of those 8 people. Then there's the ones that we don't know about, right? So they got enough people to start a grand jury, because there's 3 or more people that have civilly came out and made these claims against him, right? And then we talking about trafficking, which they could pull a Mann Act and put and create a RICO law. Then you got co-conspirators. You got alleged co-conspirators. You got Harv Pierre, who's been sued and said that women got allegations against him. And you got several allegations against Harv, because you got 2 women. If another one come against Harv, he got a RICO of 3 or more people that he could start a jury on. And then any of these people that could testify to Harv's character, like a Gene Dale or a Mark Curry or a Roger Barnes or a James Cruz or anybody that's been, you know, or the girl Aubrey from Danny the Kane. She's another one. She may, that'll be 9 people. You know what I'm saying? So that triples what a grand jury could start. And 4th, you don't know who could come forth, right? Excuse me, I ain't want y'all to see me spit. So, right, so now with all these people that can play witnesses to his character or can testify in the grand jury, you got that. So, like I said, and then you got other co-conspirators. Even though I know Mark Curry and Gene and Roger Bond may not feel like they did wrong, you know, and you know Gene's my man, so I ain't wishing no bad on him. I'm gonna knock on wood for him. Yeah, how you doing? This way. You gotta come right there. There you go. So if they gonna do a RICO, what they may do is they might lock them all up. You know, Mark Curry made a statement that wasn't smart at all. And I know he tried to come around and clean it up, but the fact that bottle spike drinks in the crafts, the cranberry and the orange juice, like saying that you are aware that this was a thing, saying that you are aware that they was doing this and you was a part of the label or the team or security or whatever. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that they said it, not that they was involved, But the fact that they was present and they knew about it, they will charge them and tell them, yo, well, you said over here on the interview that you knew about it. Now, either you're going to get on the stand and testify against Sean Combs, or we charging you too. So what you think they going to do? They already out here throwing him under the bus, right? So all they going to do is hold him down until the goddamn bus come if they get indicted. You can't you knew about these bottles. You can't say that you was warned not to touch those bottles because those was the bottles that get the girl slippery, according to him, whatever slippery means. You know, I guess. Hey, daddy. Right? Me, I don't want an unconscious coochie. That's creepy. Right? But the fact that they was aware of the shit, and then y'all need to stop this bullshit. Talking about, yo, that was the culture. That shit was not hip-hop culture, bro. We was not running around spiking women drinks. Maybe you ugly niggas. But I know handsome nigga like me that get out here and get in shape and this, that, and the other. I ain't got to spike a mother effing thing. And I'm hanging down here. So it ain't no goddamn reason for me to goddamn be spiking a goddamn thing. And I never been around anybody in the industry. At Rockefeller, that was not a thing. When we was in the tunnel, that was not a thing. Where anybody that I was around, that we are consciously spiking women drinks to try to fucking fuck them. No, no, no. We in the cypher is a hip-hop culture thing. Okay? Y'all niggas behind the door, behind those doors, that might have been something that y'all would do. Not make spiking drinks a hip-hop thing, because y'all niggas over at Bab was doing that shit. Niggas at Rough Riders wasn't doing that. Niggas at Rockefeller wasn't doing that. I don't know no other label where niggas was running around. Well, y'all niggas was saying some other suspect shit too. Fuck niggas in their ass and throw them over, fuck kids in their ass and throw them over the bridge. I suck on your daddy deals. You know, you so pretty. I'll F RuPaul before I, F one of these escape chicks. Ain't nobody in escape that goddamn ugly that I'm gonna sit there and have sex with RuPaul. I'm sorry. I would sleep with anybody in escape 3 times before I would sleep with RuPaul. That nigga's tripping. Niggas digging in my butthole, undercover, Donnie Brasco. We know what was going on over there in that time. All right? Over in Bad Boy. That was not no hip-hop culture thing. I was in the Def Jam building with Rockefeller, Murder Inc., Def Jam, DTP, so many labels was in that building. Never was it a thing where dudes was ever having a thing that they knew or told me, yo, Choke, don't touch those bottles over there. Yo, Choke, don't touch that cranberry over there. That is not hip-hop culture. I've been in this shit before it started. I got more than 50 years of hip-hop, okay? I have never hung with nobody that spiking girls' drinks was a thing. I never even sniffed cocaine in my life. On guard. I've never tried ecstasy. I've never tried Molly. I never tried cocaine. I never tried syrup. I never tried none of that shit. And it's all been presented to me in the entertainment industry. But I have strong will, just like I was not gonna let no man F me in my goddamn back pocket or put no planners in my drawers. Or was I doing anything with no man? No. Just like if a woman tell you, no, nigga, dog, y'all sitting there talking about that was hip hop culture, spiking women drink is bullshit, bro. I've never seen Jay-Z spiking nobody's drinks. I've never seen Dame, Biggs, nobody, Beans, nobody.
Hey, Mark. Welcome.
Nobody at Rockefeller. That was not it. Niggas had too much swag. The women was throwing themselves at us. Never have I heard that. Y'all sitting here talking about that was hip hop culture. Over at Bad Boy it was. Not where we was at.
Oh, let me straighten this ish out real quick. Oh my gosh.
Nigga, we hanging out with the Beyoncés, the Naomi Campbells. Like, what? Mariah
Oh my
Carey
goodness.
hanging with us.
You said
Spiking drinks. Y'all niggas is tripping. Jay Jagger. We hanging around the baddest chicks in the world. Like, imagine trying to sit there and try to like that.
I did too, Natasha.
No.
I did too. Don't tell nobody.
No. Smoking weed. I would even give you niggas out here, cokehead niggas. That probably was part of the culture that I wasn't a scene. But I would even give you niggas sniffing coke.
Hey, baby.
Before it was a thing that niggas was spiking girls' drinks. That's bullshit, bro. Never, bro. Yeah, that's embarrassing to say that was a thing. But y'all wasn't the most handsome ass niggas over there anyway.
Thank you, baby. He said, nah, let me clear this issue up real quick. To the quick.
Nigga Biggie was black and ugly as ever, goddamn it. However. No, I'm just joking. Rest in peace, Big. That's my nigga. It's just humor. All right. But I don't like that statement. I really don't like that statement. I don't know if Gene said that. I know for a fact that Mark Curry said that. What are you talking about? That was the culture.
It wasn't. Not back
bro.
then.
No, that was not the culture. Snoop in them. Niggas is smoking weed. I done hung around, met the man in them, red man in them. Smoking weed. Like, bro, man. That shit's embarrassing. I done hung around
I'm telling you, man. I am telling you. He said, what's up, the word, peace, love, and light to you. Y'all know I got the ginger ale on deck. Stop playing with me, right? He said, let me straighten this shit out real quick. And actually, back then, that was not the culture. Now, don't get me wrong. They was, all inebriated, but they was doing it to themselves. They were not. If they did, they put it in your cup or whatever. But most of them was doing it themselves because it comes right after the disco. Hip hop comes in right after disco. So can you imagine? Now, I was not in those Studio 54s and them things, right? I was a little youngin', but I'm just saying. That type of, when them entertainers get together, I guess they want to block out the world or something and just go free. I don't know. But they got all of that came out of disco. Now, it could have came from rock and roll or whatever, but everything comes from something. Don't pin that stuff on hip hop then. I'm tired of y'all pinning stuff on hip hop. And I'm tired of people who don't even really know hip hop and really good hip hop songs. Oh, that's garbage. Nah, then you don't know hip hop. You may know rap and you may know a mumble rap, but you don't know hip hop. Okay? Stop it. And then being an artist, listen, college ain't for everybody. It's some of the stuff, majority of the stuff that they was writing in hip hop back in the days, it made you did go pick up a book, because what they was putting in some of their songs, you were not taught in school. But nobody says that. And it was not just Chuck D. It was not just Chuck D. Okay? But they was putting some jewels up in there. Stop with the hip hop. Nah, y'all talking about mumble rap. Oh, you will never hear older folks say that about hip. We would never disrespect hip hop like that. Y'all people used to the end of the 2000s and this mumble rap. But to disrespect the whole hip hop, you would never hear nobody that's born in the 70s and the 80s, when we was in it from the beginning. You would never hear us disrespect hip hop. Never hear us call them people dumb. Because guess what? Say what you want. They made something out of nothing. They made something. Hip hop was that rose that grew out of them concrete floors. Stop playing. Anytime you can take something from the street and sell it to the world, and then everybody duplicates your culture, they worked for themselves before. Even when it was just the do you understand? Even before the artist started singing on the mic, before it was the MC, when it was all about the music, you know you have to have good music ears to even sample a song and change it to a whole new beat, to even figure out a way to keep it going to rock a party. Ain't nothing stupid about that. There's nothing stupid. That's why I say I don't play disrespect when it comes down. If you want to say, hey, mom, you can talk about mumble rap all you want. You can talk about this garbage rap all you want. They still generate money too. But you can say they even if they sold out back in the days too, which we know they have. But it doesn't take away that the lyrics was not garbage. You had some fun songs, but some of the stuff you can't even sing word from word because you don't even know what the hell they're saying because it's full sentences. Stop it. You would never hear anybody that's born in the late 60s and the 70s. You would never hear us disrespect hip hop. We know what it meant. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but it meant something to us. It meant something to us. And we didn't have no money. Remember, we didn't have all these places that they're talking about with hip hop about. We had the street. We had right in front of our building. Some of us, before they even bought the turntables outside, shit, we used to put the wire and hang it, the radio out the window. Or we could put it in the window. That was our pastime. Then people used to gather around in circles, and we didn't know what the heck we were saying, but it made you think. Especially when you used to rap on the spot, it made you think. And you had to put some sentences that you couldn't even do that in school. You couldn't even think of that in school, but right on the spot. When you had to do a little freestyle, they passed you the mic. It didn't matter if it sounded good, if it was better than somebody. The point is you did it. It made you think. It made you be articulate. It made you look at stuff because you needed something to talk about because you were on the spot. Don't disrespect my hip hop. Just like I don't disrespect none of the music. Actually, I don't really disrespect music. I may not like where it's at now, but far as our forefathers who did it, I would never disrespect them. Say what you want about our R&B is gone. Talk about the R&B we got now. But I'm not going to disrespect none of the forefathers who did it. The ones who created the music, the ones who sat in that studio, the ones who can you play that instrument and putting all these instruments, all these sounds together. We shouldn't even do that at all. Now, let's get to the next one. Yo, it's so much crap. I'm telling you. Wait. I'm not going to play the full video. Again, this is fair use purposes. This is fair use purposes. But we forgot about this lawsuit, baby. This from the source. The source. I'm going to play some of it, and then you guys going to go look at the source and go check out. Well, let's go.
We didn't go into detail. So today, we're going to take a closer look at the case of Jane Doe versus Jamie Foxx. All right, so a woman who is using the alias Jane Doe filed a sexual assault lawsuit against Jamie Foxx on November 22nd, 2023. In the complaint, which was submitted to the civil branch of the Supreme Court of the state of New York, County of New York, Jane Doe is suing Eric Marlon Bishop, aka Jamie Foxx, Catch, the Catch New York City restaurant, Catch Hospitality Group, and all their affiliates and subsidiaries, along with the owner, Mark Birnbaum, and other staff members of the Catch restaurant in New York City. Now, I'm skipping over the first 6 pages of the complaint, which basically lists everybody that this chick is suing. And I'm letting you know right now, so that you get the gist. This chick is suing 6 pages worth of people. I mean, if you have any affiliation with that restaurant, or you were working in that restaurant on the night in question, you're probably getting sued because this chick ain't playing, and she's going after everybody who might have wronged her at this restaurant. I mean, if you even walk by that restaurant, you might be getting sued right now. Okay, so the one very important thing that is stated in the first 6 pages is this. On or about August 26, 2015, defendant Eric Marlon Bishop, aka Jamie Foxx, was at a restaurant and rooftop lounge and bar located at 21 9th Avenue, New York, in the city. So for everyone who's not familiar with New York City, Catch Restaurant is a 3-level, 400-seat restaurant in a meatpacking district that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which includes everything from like sushi to steak. And then at nighttime, they tell all the patrons to take their kids home, and it turns into like a party atmosphere. I mean, if you have your kid and you're eating up in that restaurant and the clock strikes 9, they're like, you don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. All right, so let me see if I can describe this. The first level of the restaurant is like an upscale Red Lobster. And then the second and third levels are a little bit more upscale and snooty than that. And then there's Catch Roof. And that's like upscale dining on the patio outside with a panoramic view of New York City. Source, can you please put up a picture of Catch Restaurant so that everybody can see what I'm talking about? And you know what? As a matter of fact, let me show you this video right quick so that we're all on the same page. And we know exactly where this woman is alleging that.
Sergeant, if you check my Darnell gave you a shout out, girl. And he gave you a shout out. He said shout out to Sergeant. I told him, yo, you better give a shout out, give a sergeant a shout out. And he gave you a shout out. Yes, he did. I said, because she brought me to you, you better give her a shout out. I gotta see what he's up to. What is he up to? I told him to come on over here, so we could do some gossipy together. Hopefully he'll come on over so we can do some gossipy together. But I just want to let you know, if you didn't see it, yeah, girl, the Meat District area. Yo. And we even gonna talk about his parties. His alleged parties, god dang it. But let's go.
Jamie Foxx assaulted her.
Hey, yo, bartender, look. Let me get 100 bottles of vodka, right? 50 bottles of champagne and 60 bottles of killer and put it on his tab. You know what this is? It's Jamie Foxx, the man. You got it, right?
Okay, so now that we all know what the alleged crime looks like, let's get into the facts of the case. The court document says, on or about August 26, 2015, at approximately 11 p.m., plaintiff and a friend arrived at 21 9th Avenue for the purpose of getting seats at the Rooftop Lounge and Bar. Upon being seated, plaintiff noticed that the defendant, Mark Birnbaum, who's the owner, was seated one table away having drinks with defendant Eric Marlon Bishop, aka Jamie Foxx. Not long after being seated, plaintiff and a friend observed a large crowd growing around defendants Birnbaum and Fox's table. As a result, defendants John Jane Doe's 1 through 10 began moving the crowd of patrons away, including nearly all of the patrons seated at tables near Birnbaum and Foxx. Despite them being the only two remaining in the area, plaintiff and her friend were never asked to move from their table located besides Birnbaum and Fox's table. At some point near approximately 1 a.m. on August 27, 2015, after many patrons had left the area, plaintiff's friend stood up from the table, walked over to defendant Foxx, and asked if he would take a picture with her and plaintiff. Foxx stated, "Sure, baby, anything for you," and walked to the plaintiff's table. Several photographs were taken. While taking photographs, plaintiff observed that Foxx seemed intoxicated. At one point, Foxx roughly grabbed plaintiff's phone out of her hand and took additional photographs. Foxx then made several comments to plaintiff, including, "Wow, you have a supermodel body. You smell so good. And you look like Nikki." When plaintiff asked, "Who's Nikki?" Foxx replied, "Gabrielle Union." Foxx proceeded to grab plaintiff by her arm and pulled her to the back area of the rooftop. Okay, so now we know that the plaintiff, Jane Doe, is most likely 99.9% black, because don't no white woman look like Gabrielle Union. I mean, for real, name one white woman that looks like Gabrielle Union. But listen, I just had to say that. Now, back to the document. Once in a more secluded area, Foxx placed both hands on plaintiff's waist, moved them under plaintiff's crop top, and began to rub her breasts. Plaintiff was caught off guard and attempted to step away from Foxx. Plaintiff noticed defendant John Doe, a security guard of one of the defendants, some distance away, who saw what was happening but walked further away. Foxx proceeded to slide his hands into the plaintiff's pants and put his fingers on and in her front parts and her back parts. You know exactly what I'm saying. The two parts that you put the tissue on when you go to use the bathroom.
Ow.
And I mean, I can't say it any cleaner than that.
Ow.
Now, as this was
Clean
happening,
that.
plaintiff's friend walked over looking for plaintiff. Foxx stopped touching plaintiff and walked over to where defendant John, the bullet point number 43. That says that no negligence or intentional acts on the part of the plaintiff caused or contributed to the said heinous touching and sexual assault of plaintiff. That by reason of the foregoing, plaintiff was injured, was rendered sick, sore, lame, and disabled, was caused to undergo medical treatment and advice, was unable to pursue her usual and regular activities, was caused to undergo great conscious pain and suffering, continues to undergo such, and will permanently be affected by the injuries and emotional distress she incurred as a result of the sexual assault, abuse, assault, and battery. That, as a result of the heinous acts, negligence, and gross negligence of the defendants, as aforesaid, plaintiff suffered and continues to suffer severe emotional distress and anxiety, humiliation, embarrassment, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other physical and emotional damages. Plaintiff is entitled to recover damages from the defendants in an amount that exceeds the monetary limit of all lower courts that would have jurisdiction over this matter, plus punitive damages. This cause of action falls within one or more of the exemptions set forth in CPL Law 1602. Now, the next section of the complaint goes on to state Jane Doe's 3 causes of action against Jamie Foxx. I'm just going to summarize these real quick. Her first cause of action is assault and battery. And as per her attorneys, she says defendant Foxx, operating through his position as a well-known celebrity, committed committed the heinous acts as set forth above. These unlawful actions constitute a sexual assault and battery upon plaintiff, as Foxx intentionally.
Uh-oh.
How do celebrities like Justin Bieber and The Rock generate hundreds of millions of dollars? It's actually not what you think. They make a special kind of.
Oh, Lord, what's going on?
And without consent, use force to offensively touch plaintiff's person. Foxx's actions violated Penal Law 130.52, 130.55, and 130.6. Foxx's actions were willful, wanton, and malicious. At all times described herein, Foxx consciously disregarded plaintiff's rights and feelings, acted with the knowledge of or with reckless disregard for the fact cause emotional and mental injuries to plaintiff and will result in her enduring pain and suffering. After Foxx's conduct described herein, plaintiff has suffered and continues to suffer physical and emotional injuries, anxiety, distress, embarrassment, and economic harm. The second cause of action, which is more focused on Catch Restaurant and its owner Mark Birnbaum, says that the restaurant should be cited for negligence in hiring, training, and supervision. The complaint alleges that the restaurant and the owner, Mark Birnbaum, along with his managers, supervisors, officers, directors, agents, and/or employees, were negligent and start treating them like the rappers and like using their lyrics in court to convict them. Because I'm telling you, he wanted to make sure that he was protected. Okay.
This law firm that's representing the plaintiff, they are known for going after insurance because they're a car accident law firm. You want so that you don't end up like Cardi B running around trying to locate Tasha K's, banks in Africa and
depression, anxiety, lack of sleep, distress, and I'm fearful that a public disclosure will cause further emotional trauma. I do not want to bear the stigma that's associated with being a sexual assault victim. This is a private and sensitive matter, and I wish the person and her attorneys for refiling this frivolous action. End quote.
Be sanctioned, right? Because you can't just kind of keep doing this. And then the judge will decide.
And to prove that they had this footage, they put out a couple of photos of Jamie grabbing his crotch and grabbing his chick, grabbing her tatas, humping her all up on a DJ stand. I mean, Jamie looks like he was in that club going bananas. Okay, so the video footage of Jamie was filmed at Club Mansion in Manhattan in 2008. And the person who recorded the incident said, quote, "I couldn't believe that he would grab a stranger like that. I don't know who she was. It wasn't announced that he was performing at the club that night. So I don't know if he just showed up or if it was a secret arrangement." End quote. Now, even though Jamie Foxx is one of America's beloved actors, Jamie has never been shy about the fact that he's a very wild dude. And I mean, he often says some off the cuff things when he's doing interviews like this.
But when I got her to the door, I said, "Can I?" She said, "What?" I said, "Can I feel on your booty?" And she was like, "You crazy? Go ahead." It was like I'm reluctant. Go ahead. You get some. And I'm in there like this.
Oh
you
my
in there?
God.
Yeah, but just right here at the top of see, that's the problem with ass. Is that as a guy who loves ass like us, it will get you in trouble.
You got that right. Ooh. Booty will get you in trouble every time if you dare to touch it without having consent. Now, even though we often think of Jamie Foxx as the nice guy, comedians like Howard Stern have insinuated that Jamie got some stuff going on in his life that he doesn't want any of us to ever know about. Check this out.
Jamie's been on my show many times. I consider Jamie to be a talent. But Jamie seems to want to get into some kind of pissing contest with me.
I was like, what is this, wrestling?
Yeah, it's sort of like a weird thing that could get into a really weird area. I know shit about Jamie that maybe won't be so comfortable for him. And there's a lot of weird shit about Jamie. And quite frankly, I'm going to end it now because, you know what? I got a shitload of stuff on Jamie, which isn't a lot of fun. And if he wants to start in with me, even the name Jamie Foxx, it's interesting you chose the name Jamie. I could get into the whole fucking deal.
All right. Shit. So when Howard Stern said that, a whole lot of people assumed that he was talking about the same thing that Cat Williams was talking about when Cat Williams outed Jamie Foxx on stage. Check this out.
I know all the comedians and actors' secrets. Who's gay? Jamie Foxx. I can only say it because I can tell you the name of the duty fuck. His name is Marcus Anthony. He's the only dude signed to Jamie Foxx's label. Check it out. And then Twitter, the dude that hasn't seen the CEO said yes. The dude told me backstage at a show, they told me I could bring him on stage and air it out. I said, no, nigga, let me wait till I get to LA.
Real quick, let me say this. Whether or not Jamie Foxx gets with men or women is of no concern to me, except for the fact that it may play a role in this lawsuit, because some people are saying that Jamie Foxx's sudden medical crisis in which he almost died a few months ago and these recent allegations are linked, because they're saying that these two things are nothing more than an attempt to assassinate Jamie, and since that failed, now they're trying to assassinate his character because they want to shut him up. Because Jamie allegedly has information on some of the most powerful people in the industry. And if he reveals what he knows, he could potentially destroy many key players and power brokers, including P. Diddy. Especially since Jamie has said several times that he used to video record Diddy's parties in the past. Remember this?
I was throwing these parties at my crib, and I would always throw parties for musical guys, so I threw a party for Puff. Puff comes and big party. It's 2,000. Puff is there, and it's all about him. And I'll never forget, he got mad at me a little bit because I would follow him, and I would actually follow him with a camera, because at that time Puff was the biggest guy in the world. You couldn't even get in this party. So the way I would get in this party is I show up with a camera. Yo, Puff, you need to document this shit. And he turned around, what's up, Playboy? I said, yeah, let me get that, man. Ain't nobody getting this. And it wasn't back in the day with the camera phone. I had the big fucking Canon that you put on your shoulder and the light and the shit. I said, let me change the battery. Let me get all this shit.
Okay, so some extreme conspiracy theorists, of which I am not, believe that because Jamie Foxx used to videotape almost everything and he used to follow P. Diddy, he caught P. Diddy doing something he wasn't supposed to do. And
he was doing it too. He was doing it too. Ooh, child.
And Diddy wants to keep that quiet.
Don't y'all find that strange? Another one people that spoke out on Puffy? Is all of a sudden having
get basketball games.
I was never going to talk about the Jamie Foxx butt naked basketball games, but since he's talking about it, I'm going to talk about it. Before I do, though, everything in this video is alleged, and for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that. Also, I value my own life. I'm so serious when I say that. I value my own life, okay? Because Diddy likes to do it. Oh. So back in the 90s, my mom nicknamed Jamie Foxx, if you take the O out of his name and replace it with a U, that's what she used to call him. But to his face is like a haha joke, because he used to bang so many these things called butt naked basketball games. Okay, he would invite over a lot of Hollywood's elite to his house for a basketball game, but it was men only, and they would be like, "Oh, we're just gonna get naked and play basketball." It's like, "Oh, haha, let's get naked and play basketball together," which is weird. And this happened in the 90s. So a lot of your favorite celebrities were there, including someone who may or may not been married to someone who was drinking that lemonade. If you want to know who was probably at these games, just look at who P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx have been hanging around.
Lemonade,
especially the super successful ones. Usher was definitely there. Justin Bieber tried to warn you guys about this. I'm inserting these for proof. So I was talking about this with my friend the other day, and they texted me and was like, "Weren't we just talking about this?" And I was like, "What?" Here's what the link said. But read what I said in response to that.
We can't see that.
That's why I say I value my own life. Also, I feel like people are going to think that this is just about Black men. It's not. They were not discriminating. A lot of like famous white actors were there too. And side note, I know men that have been invited to the parties that knew about this. Like, if people at the radio station knew, like, come on, you think everybody didn't know? And they wouldn't go because they were like, we're not down with that. That's like weird.
The crazy thing is that she's not the only person who spoke about the butt naked basketball games. Check this out.
It was 30 stars there. It was so many stars there. I thought to myself, I don't belong here. They was playing butt naked basketball. Turning up. Motherfuckers playing butt naked basketball.
And Envy said to him, yo, is it true that you play butt naked basketball with other men? He didn't walk out then, but he just like started shaking his leg. He's like, ain't no punchline. You just go.
Wait a minute, though. What about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Didn't you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball?
I don't know. It was young in my career.
I gotta tell you, I do find it strange that when asked about the butt naked basketball, Jamie Foxx never flat out denies that he was out there playing naked basketball. I mean, most dudes would be like, nah, son, I ain't never played no butt naked basketball. I mean, if you accuse me of playing hard D up against...
Oh, chow, and chow, baby. Oh, I'm telling you, baby, who is next? Who the heck is next? Who's next? Yeah, I'm going to be back on later. I don't know if I'm going to do the... I don't know. Now, I know I could do a video. I could do a pre-video and make it only members only. I don't know if I can do a live members only. But baby, this members only I got to get it up on out of here so I can move on. So, if I don't do it tonight, I'm definitely doing it tomorrow. Hopefully, I could do it live. So whoever want to join the panel, we could join the panel and we could talk about this. But baby, this video is over because this too much. I may have to go on to my other channel just to like get some of this up off. If something else come out, now I'm gonna be on it. Because it's not like you can wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow some more stuff gonna come out. Baby. Yeah, but we're gonna get to Jeezy probably tomorrow with his cheating ass. Allegedly, because I don't know. I wasn't there. Right? But guys, stay tuned for if something else come out. Be ready. If not, tomorrow is Saturday. We're gonna be all up and down, and hopefully we get this members only popping live. If I can't do it live, then I'm about to like pre-do it, and then only members can see it. But it's only for members. So if you're not a member, you need to become a member. You ain't got to renew it, but you need to become a member. It's like $1.99. It doesn't cost that much to become a member. You need to be a member, because I'm going to be doing a lot of member-only content, because certain content, that's just like the way it is, because you're not going to get monetized. You're not going to get anything from it. So being that the members already pay for the membership, so that technically they're paying for the video. So it's going to be a lot of videos that's going to be just for them, because I'm not going to get it's not going to get monetized. And as you see, some people ain't got it like that, but people don't support the channel. They don't donate to the channel. So I'm not going to keep going in the yellow all the time, where I got members who are members. So I got to start dedicating stuff just to my members. They became members for a reason. I don't mind. So, a lot of things you guys will be missing. Again, people say support the channel. It's a reason why they say support the channel, because YouTube be on their bull crap. So a lot of times people, not just me, a lot of people put in a lot of hours bringing you this information, and people don't even give you you can donate $1. They don't want to donate $1. They don't want to donate $1. They don't cash up you $1, which is okay, but that's what you got your members for. You give it to your members. And I still got stuff for you guys too. Don't worry, I got you. But certain things, because of certain things, it is what it is. But I see all you guys later. But you got to tomorrow to become a member if you like. It's up to you. And it has nothing to do with you. We're just going to be having some real talks. That ain't for everybody. That ain't for everybody. All right, guys. Peace and out.